see if we are streaming live or not. Give me a 5x5 if you guys can hear me okay. Let me see what we got going. I'm not sure if we're live or not. I'm still learning this OBS. We're going to find out though, aren't we? Oh, son of a gun, everybody. We're live. We are live. Welcome to another rendition of Delete Lawz. Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. I really appreciate it. We are going to be covering, pop this chat out right here. I got Claudette in the room. I got Thomas in the room. I got all kinds of people who are chiming in and showing me different things that I'm doing here on OBS. MB77, what is going on, my friend? So this is breaking. This just came out today. This gentleman apparently was arrested today. Chris Boudreau is here. If everybody would please put in the comment section OTVO, which stands for Overturn Terry versus Ohio. Good news for people who have been following the journey. I have the posters now to put on the wall today, and then I should have the cards for Constitution headquarters by Friday. Regardless, though, I'm going to put the posters on the wall today, tonight, and then tomorrow I'm going to start teaching Constitution headquarters. That's what's going to happen. What is going on? What is going on? Did everybody hit the like button? Would you just double tap on your phone? If you would, pretty please, with sugar and cherries on top. I would super appreciate it. And I want to get into this video today because, okay, got that. There it is. Okie dokie. Now I can see it. Now I can see it. What's up, Playboy? I know my audio is very, very low, and I don't know why. I cannot figure out why the audio is so low. Can you hear me a little better if I talk closer to the microphone? Talk closer to the microphone, squid brain. Is that better? Is that better? I hope that's better if I talk just right into the microphone. So okay, so I literally have to talk right into this bad chicken, and I've got the gain on this thing turned all the way up to 9 or 10. Okie dokie. All right, so let's get into this video because this guy, I'm not going to give you the outcome, but I'm going to let you guess what you think it could be, what you think could happen to this gentleman who is just out there doing the Lord's work as he is doing a First Amendment audit. And, you know, I don't go to schools, but apparently this guy did go to a school, so I want to get into this. And so that's exactly what we're going to do.
Talbot County Board of Education.
You're allowed to video all you want.
In Talbot County, Georgia. I've been detained by law enforcement for working on a story at the Talbot County Sheriff's or the Talbot County School System. If I'm arrested, I'm at Talbot County, Georgia, at the Talbot County Jail. 3 police officers and an investigator. I've been ordered to surrender my ID or I go to jail with no crime being committed.
That's 10-4, thank you. Major, no active warrants, he's 10-4.
Okay. Now, you want to charge him for disorderly conduct after they done asked him to leave?
Well, she asked me to leave now, so I was going to leave. I wasn't asked to leave until right now. So if she asked me to leave, I'll leave. If y'all want to, I guess, charge me with a crime, then we'll take it to the federal court then. Hey, guys, I may be getting arrested in Talbot County.
Whoa.
Listen to me.
He may be
You're
getting
not
arrested.
being arrested.
Oh,
You
okay.
haven't committed a crime, but you shook some people up. She's right. I could go disorderly conduct. I'm going to go talk with the person who called and complained about your suspicious activity that made people nervous. It is a school. We have children here.
It's the Board of Education, sir.
We have children here. We're going to protect children first.
Oh, it's always for the children, isn't it? It's always for the children. Let's be honest. If you guys have never seen Your Brain on PORN, that's where scientist Wilson tried to do a study on PORN. You know, you can't say certain words on YouTube China because if you do say certain words, well, then your video will be cut off. You won't be able to talk. That's how it is. YouTube, China, United States government that has the FBI, the CIA, and the DEA sitting inside of their own little rooms inside of here. But there was a guy named Dr. Wilson. You can look it up, Your Brain on PORN. Go ahead and look that up. And you will see that Dr. Wilson found that they can't find 12-year-old boys who have never seen PORN. Couldn't find a single control group. So everything's always for the kids, but the kids are more tuned in than you or I.
I'll step on toes over the safety of a child. Do you understand?
I'll step on toes over the safety of a child. He'll step on toes over the safety of a child.
So you'll violate the people's rights to...
That's not violating the people's rights. That's protecting the lives of children. It is Board of Education. You're right, but there are...
How is his camera there and him filming there? How does that put the lives of children in danger?
Board of Education.
All right, here's your ID badge.
I got tons of eyes on you now.
Just hang tight. I'll be right back.
Am I still detained?
Yes, and these three are going to watch you while I go inside and talk.
They're going to watch you. They're going to make sure that you don't do anything crazy like film what's going on.
The person who called and complained.
But you said I haven't committed a crime. Why would I be detained if I haven't committed a crime?
Until I conduct and conclude my investigation, you are detained. You will be detained for a reasonable amount of time until I get to the bottom of this. Please, sir.
Okay.
You understand?
Man, you think when he goes home, he's able to turn that off and he's not that gigantic DICK? Because he's a giant DICK. You are detained and these guys are watching you until I let you know my investigation is over.
Yes, sir. Talbot County Sheriff. Talbot County Sheriff's Office in Talbot County. I am detained out here at the Talbot County Board of Education for coming in, asking questions, putting in open records request, and requesting to speak at the board meeting. And what's going on, Claudette? Public interest, Jenny. Hey everybody. Again, I'm detained out here in front of the Talbot County School System Board of Education building, where I was invited to come up here.
He said he was invited there.
Can I get your name and badge number, ma'am? Ma'am, your name and badge number, please. Your badge number, sir?
You already got my name.
Yeah, your badge number.
School employee.
No, your badge number, though.
School employee.
Okay, school employee, got you. So we've been removed out of a public space. Again, GT is on location at the Talbot County, Georgia Board of Education, where we are live and being detained by law enforcement after the investigator said I have not committed a crime.
Everybody good? Everybody good?
What the freak is that? What is it? I know, I got some children already now.
Come here a minute.
I see you in there, Vigilance Committee. Thanks for sending me this video. If you guys got some good videos you want me to cover today, just email them over to me. Let's OTVO. Love you too, little runaway. Good to see you. Nice to see you, Xavier. Thanks for coming.
Hello, Brian, Ozzy, Nathan, what's going on? Jenny, Bill of Rights, what's up?
See, he's saying hello to people
Speak
too.
at the next public meeting, as well as some open records requests. Staff felt uncomfortable, called the police, was detained, and potentially going to jail for disorderly conduct for simply showing up to a public space with a camera and asking questions of our government.
And it's not even a school. It's the board. It's where the board is.
Sup, Low Dimes? Kelly Flat.
Kevin Gordon with the first super chat. First super chat. Thanks, Kevin Gordon. This channel is Georgia Transparency Live. If you guys want to support his channel and subscribe and like the video, I don't know if I even liked it myself yet. Let me put a like on this button. There you go. I just hit the like button for him. I got to watch a few of his videos, but I may subscribe over here. Nice to see you, Brenda. Here he comes.
He's allowed to record. Okay, you're under arrest for disorderly conduct.
All right.
What? What did he just say? Hold on a minute. Let's run this back 1 second. What did he just say?
Ma'am? That's okay. He's allowed to record. Okay, you're under arrest for disorderly conduct.
What was disorderly conduct? What was so disorderly? I'm not sure what he was disorderly about.
All right. I'm under arrest. I'm going to jail to the Talbot County.
Someone secure his camera and his phone.
Well, can I keep it in my pocket and take it with me? Because I'm going to need to get phone numbers out of here.
You can leave it on record if you like, sir.
Okay. I'm being arrested. I'm going to Talbot County Jail. Can you cuff me in the front? I got a bad shoulder.
You're kind of a big fella, and you haven't been physically disruptive.
No, I'm not, man. I'm very
Put your
peaceful.
hands up front like you're praying. Can you put your phone in your pocket or secure it somehow?
Can I hold it like this? Is that okay?
Whatever.
Yeah.
You're being arrested for disorderly conduct. I've got several witnesses. You shook them up. You disrupted their work.
Okay.
It is a public building, but you disrupted citizens. You disrupted their work.
Okay.
I have 2 females that said they were scared.
Okay.
That undergrounds of disorderly conduct.
Okay. The misdemeanor or felony?
Hold on a minute. Hold on just 1 second here. I'm about to get fired up here. What the hell did he just say? What did he just say?
Misdemeanor. Well, can I keep it in my pocket?
You're under arrest for disorderly conduct.
Okay, we got that part.
Leave it on record if you like, sir.
Okay. I'm being arrested. I'm going to Talbot County Jail. Can you cuff me in the front? I got a bad shoulder.
You're kind of a big fella, and you haven't been physically disruptive.
No, I'm not, man. I'm very
peaceful. Put your hands up front like you're praying. Can you put your phone in your pocket or secure it somehow?
Can I hold it like this? Is that okay?
Whatever.
Yeah.
You're being arrested for disorderly conduct. I've got several witnesses. You shook them up. You disrupted their work.
Okay.
It is a public building, but you...
I have several witnesses that you have shook them up and you have disrupted their work by standing there filming with a camera. What on God's green earth? Why do we have a First Amendment? There's no point in having a First Amendment.
You disrupted citizens. You disrupted their work.
Okay.
I have 2 females that said they were scared.
Okay.
What the flock? What in the hell what is he talking about? What is he talking about? You disrupted their work, and I have 2 females who said that you made them scared by standing there with your camera. What kind of bozo clown world has America become? There's a guy out there with the camera, and I'm scared. Clutch my pearls, Karen clasp. What in the... I'm telling you what, I'm trying to make sure I don't start cursing. I'll tell you that right now. But, I tell you, I want to curse so bad right now. What the is he talking about? What was the name of the pig shack that he said he's taking them where? He's taking them where? He's taking them to the Talbot County. Hold on a minute. Did anybody know the name of the jail? What was the name of the jail? I'm starting to stutter. You took a human being in chains down to a freaking dungeon because he was standing there with a camera? Are you freaking kidding me? I'm trying to keep it clean. What was the name of that jail? Can someone in the chat tell me what was the name of that jail? What was the name of that jail? What in the hell are we talking about right now? Man, I tell you what, let's call down to that jail. We're live right now. There's 400 people here. Let's call down to that jail. Let's give a call down to that jail and see what happened to this gentleman who they took to a dungeon for filming with a camera. Okay, so let me see something.
Ma'am? Someone secure his camera. He's allowed to record. Okay. You're under arrest for disorderly conduct.
All right, I'm under arrest. I'm going to jail to the Talbot County.
Talbot County Jail in Georgia. Hang on one second, y'all. Hang on one second. The Talbot County. I want to finish the Tolbert. It's Tolbert. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't quite get it with his accent. I thought he said Talbert, but I guess it's Tolbert County Jail. Let's take a look. Little Runaway said, you know, I'm looking at the state statute right now, and I don't see where it says having a camera is disorderly. Holy snarling snake shit. Let this play for a minute while I look up this number.
Someone secure his camera and his phone.
Well, can I keep it in my pocket and take it with me? Because I'm going to need to get phone numbers out of here.
You can leave it on record if you like, sir.
Okay. I'm being arrested. I'm going to Talbot County Jail. Can you cuff me in the front? I got a bad shoulder.
You're kind of a big fella, and you haven't been physically disruptive.
No, I'm not, man. I'm very
peaceful. Put your hands up front like you're praying. Can you put your phone in your pocket or secure it somehow?
Can I hold it like this? Is that okay?
Whatever.
Yeah.
You're being arrested for disorderly conduct. I've got several witnesses. You shook them up. You disrupted their work.
Okay.
It is a public building, but you disrupted citizens. You disrupted their work.
Okay.
I have 2 females that said they were scared.
Oh, they were scared. They were scared.
That
He swears they were
undergrounds of
scared.
Disorderly conduct.
Okay. The misdemeanor or felony?
Misdemeanor.
Misdemeanor. So I'll be able to bond out?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Sir.
No worries. So what about my vehicle?
Chief,
Oh,
I don't want to cost a man extra expense towing his vehicle. If he has permission to leave it here, we'll escort him back to pick up his vehicle when he bonds out. That's what I will do for him personally, because he's been cool with me.
Oh, you're going to do that for him personally as you lock him up? Thank God, man. You know, you're a mensch, dude. You are a real winner, bro. The way that you didn't impound his vehicle and that you are going to do him a solid after you arrest him for filming with a camera, man, I'll tell you what. This sheriff, thank God for him, huh? He's only the one arresting him. The reason why he doesn't get his car is because of this jackboot thug pig right here is arresting him.
Fine with that.
Okay, if it's fine with them, well, you know what? It's a public parking lot. Is your vehicle locked and secured?
Which one is your vehicle?
I believe so, yes.
Is there anything of value in your car that you would be afraid would be stolen or broken into or anything like that? Okay, nothing of particular value, sentimental value, something like a
Nope.
$10,000 golden ring?
No.
Okay, let me double lock those clips so you don't.
Hey, does anybody know what's the name of the sheriff's department there? Is it the Talbot County Sheriff's Department? Is that what the name of that is?
Hurt yourself.
Okay. Can you loosen this right one a little bit? Just a tad, if you could, please, sir.
Sure. Is that better?
Yes, sir, it is. Oh,
One click.
that's fine.
One click,
Yeah,
and
yes,
I'm
sir,
going to
that's
double
good.
lock.
That's good, sir.
I'm not trying to hurt you or be rude to you.
No, I know.
So he's playing both. I can't put your comment on the screen, but I would. But Satire YouTube pointed out he's playing both the good cop and the bad cop. He's going to arrest him for no reason because he made some women scared. But then he doesn't want to tow his car and cost him any more money.
I understand your First Amendment rights, but while we're practicing our First Amendment rights, if you shake people up and disrupt them,
Well, no. You have to intentionally hinder, delay, or obstruct. And that applies to obstruction for police, but you would also have to hinder, delay, or obstruct the people who you're filming, and he didn't do that.
their operation, that's disorderly conduct, sir.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll go down there and I'll get charged. You'll bond me out, I'll bond out, and then we'll take it to court.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't have any questions to ask you concerning your activity. I have witnesses on his camera that made their statements, what they said that you did, how you behaved. That's what you're being arrested for, not the fact that you have a camera and you're doing a document.
Did you see anything that now they're out there filming me, which is fine. Now, did you see anything that they showed you on camera that I did?
No.
Okay, now would you be willing to do this? Hear me out. Can I show you the footage I have on there and then my footage on my camera?
Up until now and including me, and you can post it on YouTube.
No, I meant right now, because I want to save Talbot County from getting a lawsuit, a federal lawsuit.
this guy can reach out to me about getting himself in order.
Please.
Was that the purpose of your documentation?
No, sir. My purpose of my documentation, I'm a citizen journalist.
Okay.
I investigate government. Okay. I got many people has called me, emailed me, and got a hold of me to come.
So I want to show you something here. You heard what the gentleman said. He said that, let me see here. Let me see if I can show this to you. I'm not sure where the comments are going to be. But when that cop says to you, was that your purpose? You tell the cop, my purpose is I stress test our First Amendment rights. That's what I do. My job is to stress test our First Amendment rights. I'm a member of the press. My job is to stress test our First Amendment to be press in public spaces. And so that's the answer. And I'll come on camera and I'll say it clear for you guys so everybody can hear it. When the cops say, what are you doing? Tell them, I'm here stress testing our First Amendment rights to be press in public spaces. Are you going to respect our constitutional rights or not? What that does is it makes the audience have to choose a side. But you be very clear. When someone comes up to you and says, hey, what are you doing here filming? Answer the question. I thought this up in jail when I've been arrested for filming. I stress test our First Amendment rights to be press in public. Do you support our constitutional rights? Yes or no? Now the viewer watching that video has to make the decision as to whether or not they agree with you that you do have a First Amendment right to be press in public. And even people who don't like you being press in public and don't like you filming, they may say, well, you know, I don't really like what he's doing, but it is his right. That's why you answer that question, and something I wish someone had taught me when I first started auditing police. I'm here to stress test our First Amendment right to be press in public. Do you support our First Amendment right or not? Now, of the 650 people here watching, they have to make the decision in their head and in their heart as to whether or not they support freedom or they support tyranny. They support that we all have this right or none of us have this right. So here, when he asked this question...
Now, did you see anything that they...
Not the fact that you have a camera and...
I'll get charged, you'll bond me out, or I'll bond out, and then we'll take it to court.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't have any questions to ask you concerning your activity. I have witnesses on his camera that made their statements, what they said that you did, how you behaved. That's what you're being arrested for.
How you behaved. His behavior was he was standing there with the camera. I didn't see what happened before this, but I didn't see anything other than him standing there with the camera.
The fact that you have a camera and you're doing a document.
Did you see anything that now they're out there filming me, which is fine. That
was a good question by Georgia Transparency. Did you see me do anything disorderly? Did you witness me be disorderly in any way? Now, if he's flapping like a chicken and screaming like he's a stuck pig and he's outside the school, then that could be considered being disorderly because you're disrupting the school. But standing there with the camera in your hand is not disorderly.
Did you see anything that they showed you on camera that I did?
No.
Okay, now would you be willing to do this? Hear me out.
Okay, now this is correct. Listen carefully here.
Can I show you the footage I have on there? And then my footage on my camera?
Up until now and including me, and you can post it on YouTube?
No, I meant right now, because I want to save Talbot County from getting a lawsuit, a federal lawsuit.
Okay, so he warns him that I'm going to sue you if you arrest me unjustly. He gives him a fair warning right here.
Please.
Was that the purpose of your documentation?
Was that the purpose? And this is what I want to comment on right here. When the cops ask you, or a citizen, or a bystander, or a student, or an administrator, or whoever asks you, what is your purpose? I'm here stress testing our First Amendment right to be press in public spaces. Do you support the Constitution and our rights or not? Now, people have to make a decision as to whether or not they support their own rights. That's how you do it. That's what you say.
No, sir. My purpose of my documentation, I'm a citizen journalist.
Okay.
Well, you're not a citizen journalist. You're a journalist. And this is clarified in the 2024 case of Pulliam versus Fort Bend, Texas.
I investigate government. Okay. I got many people has called me, emailed me, and got a hold of me to come up here and ask questions. With news media, it cannot be disruptive. If I can show you my footage on there, and if it matches with what they said, take me and charge me. But if it doesn't, you let me go free.
Right now, you're being arrested for the disorderly conduct, for the disrupting of people while they're in the performance of their duties.
Okay, so let me ask you a question, and this goes back to the police state, prison state, death state that's been created by the police policies in this country. People say blame the legislatures. No, the 2001 case of Atwater versus City of Lago Vista says that anything is arrestable, absolutely anything. It's up to the officer's discretion. That's what the 2001 case of Atwater versus City of Lago Vista says. Okay, fine. If you're going to arrest this man or charge this man with disorderly conduct, you can give him a ticket and say, if you don't leave now that I've charged you and I've given you a ticket, then I'm going to arrest you and take you down to the dungeon. But this cop right here, the one who says, I'm trying to help you out, I'm your friend, he has every discretion to say, here's a ticket. If you don't get off this property, next step is I put you in cuffs and take you to the dungeon for resisting. He didn't do that though, did he? He didn't do that. That's not what he did. Instead, he said, I'm taking you to a dungeon.
Did I do that though?
Because, look.
Like how? I'm just trying to say how, and we'll argue in court. What's this? Yeah.
Exactly.
Is it a county? Is it going to be a state charge?
No.
Or
It's going to be a charge of disorderly conduct, misdemeanor.
Okay.
It's going to be a county charge.
State charge 161139,
Okay.
I think.
That's created by the state legislature. So it will be, if it's Georgia, it'll be Georgia versus whatever this guy's name is, George, or it'll be the county versus this gentleman's legal name.
I don't have all the numbers. I have to go look stuff up.
Okay.
I'm not going to stand here and tell you that I can
No,
read
sir.
every law,
No,
every SOP verbatim.
No, that's
Any
fine.
more than I would expect a preacher to quote the Bible verbatim from Genesis to Revelation.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, and your name, sir? I'm so sorry.
My name, I'm going to give you my business card.
Okay.
Oh, well, thank you so much for giving me your business card while you take me down to the dungeon. Thank you. I see that Claudette has the number in the, I see that. Thank you, Claudette, for putting the number in there. I'm gonna give a call over to that pig shack. It's busy. The number's busy.
My name is Investigator Kurt Owsley.
Let me see. So sorry.
Investigator Kurt Owsley.
That is my phone number. My badge number is 914. That is your card. But you're going to have to come with us now.
Okay. Will you get my camera, please?
You can do your footage. You can write.
So I'm gonna get this stuff back when I get out.
Absolutely. I'm not
Okay.
erasing this. It's your right. It's your video.
Okay.
This isn't about First Amendment.
Can you put this in? It's not about First Amendment.
No,
Can
sir.
you put this in my pocket, please? All right, guys. I'm going to the Talbot County Jail. Is it the Talbot County Jail?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we're gonna go to the Talbot County Jail, and we'll post bond.
Absolutely, sir. You'll have a right to post bail.
Hey, you know who I'm talking to on here? Get a hold of the attorneys. Can you pull my pants up, please?
Okay, we'll get over here to the car and
Okay.
we'll do all that. I've already patted you down.
Oh yeah, I don't have anything.
That was a Terry Pat for safety conducting an investigation due to complaints. We were dispatched here, sir. We didn't see you here. We were dispatched here.
That's fine.
Chief, you've got a cage, I don't.
I can ride with you, man. It's good. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do. I'm not going to do
But
anything.
it's like, I'm an investigator.
Okay.
I don't transport.
So you're the arresting officer.
Yes, sir.
You're going to be the one doing the charge.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Stephanie Jinks, get a hold of everybody. Let them know I'm going to Talbot County Jail for disorderly conduct.
I've called over there
For
2
showing
times
up at a
now.
school board of education, asking questions, putting in an open records request, and submitting a request to speak at the next board meeting. Can you pull my pants up, sir?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm trying not to damage your camera, so let
If
me.
you can spread it out, like the thing. Yeah, it'll spread out. Yeah, like that.
Okay. Are we good?
Yes, sir.
Back.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's it.
You're good?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna hold them while you move.
Oh, thank you, sir. Oh, oh, Lordy.
You okay back there?
Yeah, I'm good, sir.
I'm going to open these and let
Those legs will close.
Okay.
They will, yeah. Yeah, they'll close.
You got me on video. I don't want to damage your personal things, sir.
No, I know you don't.
I'm protecting your rights as good as I can.
So my trespass from here, I can never come back here, or?
I'm gonna have a talk with my supervisor about that. I understand what you're doing.
That one goes up to the second one down.
You're a First Amendment auditor.
And can you turn the?
I see these videos on YouTube all the time where they cartoonize the officer. They do this, they do that.
What did he say? He says he sees these videos all the time on YouTube where they what? I'm so sorry.
And make a documentation of it. I understand how people hate police.
Why do you think that is? I mean, why do you think people hate police? How come that is? Put a 1 in the chat if you don't like cops. Put a 1 in the chat if you don't like cops. Put a 2 in the chat if you hate cops. Put a 3 in the chat if you're a cop sucker. 1 if you don't like them. 2 if you hate them. 3 if you're a cop sucker. I just want to see how many people. I mean, check that out. Check that out. That's how many people. Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is? Because the policy created by the 2001 case of Atwater versus City of Lago Vista. If you haven't read it, if you don't know the case, the 2001 case of Atwater versus City of Lago Vista, the Supreme Court held that everything is arrestable, no matter what it is, including a lowly disorderly conduct charge, which this sheriff has said 2 or 3 times that he wasn't at all aggressive or physical in any way, shape, or form. So if the cop has the discretion to arrest you or not, and you're going to arrest him, and then you wonder why he's saying people hate cops. Why do you think people hate cops?
On a talk with my supervisor about that. I understand what you're doing.
That one goes up to the second one down.
You're a First.
No. You're a First Amendment auditor stress testing your rights to be press in public. Hey, we got some cop suckers in here.
First Amendment auditor.
And can you turn the?
I see these videos on YouTube all the time where they call.
Okay, so then you know that he's there stress testing our First Amendment right to be press in public spaces.
Cartoonize the officer.
They cartoonize. That's what he said. They cartoonize the officer.
That one goes up to the second one down.
You're a First Amendment auditor.
And can you turn the?
I see these videos on YouTube all the time where they cartoonize the officer. They do this, they do that, and make a documentation of it. I understand how people hate police.
Well, why do they hate them, though? Just do me a favor. If you don't like police or you hate cops, just put a real quick one-liner. Why do you hate the cop? Because of what they do. This cop had all the discretion in the world to give this guy a ticket and let him go home. He could have given him a ticket and let him go home.
But you have to understand, when I'm dispatched and people are upset, I am expected to do something for citizens. And
Okay.
No, dude, you're not. You're expected to uphold the law. You're expected to follow the Constitution. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to do something because somebody calls. That is so ridiculously stupid. It's unbelievable. This guy is a JBTP. Put it in the comment section. JBTP.
they're the complaining parties.
So when someone gets upset, then the other person goes to
Their
jail.
work was disrupted by your presence.
Okay.
Radio.
So wait a minute. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. So if my presence alone disrupts you, if that was the case, then I would be arrested every day. Because you can't turn off who you are. And if you're being pressed in public, that's a First Amendment protected activity. This sheriff or investigator, whatever his name was, someone put his name in the chat for me. Just because someone calls doesn't mean that you're disorderly. Everybody calls the cops. There's so many Karens in this world that they just call the cops on you for no good reason, for absolutely no good reason. And it's not your job to do something because someone calls you. It's your job to uphold the law and preserve our constitutional rights. This investigator swore an oath to the U.S. Constitution and to the Georgia State Constitution. And I guarantee you, in the Georgia Constitution, as well as the U.S. Constitution, it says that you swear an oath to uphold and defend the liberties of Americans. What in the flock are we talking about here? Somebody called, so I have to do something. I have to arrest you.
Dispatch also said you were asked to leave, you refused to leave. Well, that got people upset.
I wasn't asked to leave.
Okay, well,
So he wasn't even asked to leave. I didn't see the beginning of this live. We saw it. We saw.
It's all on video.
I have witnesses, and
Okay.
they made their statements.
Okay.
Made what statements? That he was out there filming with the camera?
If I didn't do anything and somebody got hurt, that puts us in trouble.
Okay.
What, if he doesn't do something, do what? Arrest the man for no reason?
Okay.
Can y'all turn the car on? I'm like sweating back. I'm about to
yes.
pass out.
Get him some air, sir.
I'm fixing.
I'll leave the door
I'm
open.
about to pass
so you don't
out.
sweat.
I ain't gonna go anywhere.
It's funny because this guy is both a jackboot thug pig, a total jackboot thug pig, and then he has this little traces of humanity in him. Like he's not going to put the chains on his wrists behind his back, but he's still going to chain him up. He doesn't want to impound his car, but he's still going to take him to a dungeon. He has to explain to him, hey, somebody called and they were scared, so I have to do something because what if something bad happened? Like what? So this guy's obviously over 300 pounds. He's over 300 pounds, right? He can't get his arms behind his back. He's a great big overweight guy. So what has he done wrong? Where is the crime that he has committed? Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. We are living in a total police state. It is so bad. Not one of them has any more sense than the next.
Okay.
Not one has any more sense.
Clear.
Than
Yes,
Let me
sir.
buckle you in.
Oh,
thank
I'm
you
good.
so
We're just going
much.
down the
Buckle
street.
me in. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Buckle me
And
in.
if there happened to be an accident and you got hurt, I would be liable for failing to buckle you in, sir. We have to follow state law, even if we're
This guy's just so annoying.
cops. You good? You okay?
Yes, sir. I'm good.
All right.
I'm good. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
What does he appreciate? You know, listen, the niceties are just, like, thank you, I appreciate it. I mean, let me say it another way. So you guys saw the Ripple Effect. Ripple Effect got arrested wrongfully. It was covered on Audit the Audit. Millions of people have seen the arrest. Your demeanor, as you know from my court case where they put me in jail because I called the cop a little doggy and then I called the bailiff a pig, they threw me in the dungeon for my demeanor. So you see, even when I go out and I film cops now, I'm nice as apple pie too. I don't know if I would say thank you, I appreciate it for getting thrown in a dungeon. I don't really appreciate that. It's not Dawn to bomb. I don't appreciate getting thrown inside of a dungeon. I don't appreciate that. So it's really hard to accept that he appreciates it. But I think he's just trying to be cordial because I think he knows this is going to go before first a state judge, county judge, and then this is going to go before a federal judge.
T1 Central. T1 Central. 10. Well, I'll be transporting one white male from the school to the Talbot County Sheriff Department for 514. I'm beginning mileage to be 165,405. 165,405.
Oh, is this in here recorded too? The camera in here, it works in here? Okay, cool.
Okay, there it is. I wanted to get a shot of him. Okay, there it is. There's the man right there who's getting arrested. This guy's in a dungeon. I mean, you can take a look at him. He doesn't look like a big, scary, evil person. He doesn't have tattoos under his eyes. He doesn't have gang symbols, teardrops down his cheeks.
Talbot County, Georgia. In Talbotton, Georgia. I am now at the Talbot County Sheriff's Office at 188 Jackson Avenue in Talbotton, Georgia.
Oh, he still got his phone. He didn't take his phone out of his hand. So it's crazy. Still can't get through to the Talbot County, to the sheriff or the jail. Let's see. So there that is. This is gonna be hard to watch, just so you guys know.
But check this out.
Okay, we're gonna check it out. Check this out. This is really it. For the cop suckers, you guys are gonna love this. But for people who don't love cops, this is some cop sucking shit right here. You have not heard cop sucking like you've seen on this.
That sound like a man to you that goes home and becomes a gentle, patient father at the end of that shift and every shift after that? That sound like a man to you that becomes a sensitive, caring husband after that shift and every shift after that? That sound like a man to any of you that doesn't have substance abuse problems just to get through the day sometimes?
So he's saying that cops have to have substance abuse problems because the job is just so hard. It's so hard to be a pig. He wants you to feel bad for the cops. The cops got it so rough.
Does that sound like a man to you on every traffic stop for the rest of his life when he's standing at the driver's side window trying to identify this driver and that driver's being an asshole to him as cars are whizzing by, that he doesn't picture his best friend dead in the front of that vehicle?
So now you got to remember, the cops picture their best friend dead in the front of the vehicle. So you need to feel bad for cops, everybody. Everybody feel bad for cops because some of them, it's 0.002% of cops are killed in the line of duty and are murdered. 0.002% of cops. That's how few cops are actually killed in the line of duty.
And when he's in that negative headspace and this person in his car is giving him a hard time and he gives him some lip.
Oh, when he's in that negative headspace and this person in this car gives him some lip, cops should be able to do whatever they want because the job is so hard. And this guy's partner got murdered. The 0.002% of cops. And I got this statistic from a military intelligence officer who I spoke to the other day. Maybe he's in the room. He gave me the statistic. He looked it up. So that means because 0.002% of cops are murdered, that the cops should be able to treat you however they want.
What do we do to police officers like that? We put them on YouTube. We write them up. We discipline them. We fire them. We suspend them. We transfer them. We embarrass them. What do we not do for them? We don't help them.
Oh, what a loaded. Oh, God. That is some cop sucking shit. Kevin Gordon said it right. No, when cops abuse our rights, when the police act completely irrational and out of order and wrongfully, what happens is they get promotions, accolades, awards, and they get to go meet the governor, and they toe the thin blue line. By the way, I couldn't listen to this whole thing all the way through, but let's keep listening to more of this guy's bullshit. He's got a couple bullshit videos here.
We take them off of that call and we send them to the next one, and the next one, and the next one.
Feel bad for the cops, everybody.
What's the first thing we do as police officers when one of our own is wounded in a gunfight and sent to the hospital? What do we?
Well, that would be less than 1%. It's so 0.002% are actually killed in the line of duty. Most cops go all the way through their bullshit careers with never having to shoot or have a gunfight. Most, over 99% of cops don't get into a gunfight. But this guy's going to take the 1% or less of cops that do get into a gunfight and say that it's all of them. All of them are getting into gunfights.
We all do. We rush to the hospital, don't we? And what do we do when we get there? We drop to our knees, and what do? We pray. We stand in a circle. We hold hands, and we what? And we pray.
Oh, it's just disgusting. It's just disgusting. It's so rare. It's like a shark attack.
And we wait at the hospital for hours and hours and days. And then when we receive good news that they're coming home and they're going to make it, what does the rest of the police department do the day they're released? Do y'all know what they do? They come to the hospital and we line up like we do at funerals. But instead, we have our canines. We have all of our police officers there clapping and
oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Blech! Blech! I'm just puke all over the place. Disgusting. So all the cops go to the hospital for a cop who was injured in a gunfight. Someone go ahead and put that into artificial intelligence, put that into Google, and what percentage of cops are injured in an actual gunfight? It is less than that. It is a fraction of 1%. A fraction of 1%. It is just such a load of shit. Thank you for subbing. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Just unbelievable.
Cheering, and we welcome them home as a new hero. We welcome them home like they just got elevated in the law enforcement game because they survived a gunfight.
Yeah, Claudette said it best. They put their knees on your neck. And this guy's acting like these cops, they don't do anything wrong. They're the good guys. They're the special guys. Chevy, what's up, Playboy?
They are more validated now. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
What do we do with one of our own when we find out they check into a mental health facility for 30 days? What do we do to them? Do we show up by their bedside? Do we bring them food? Do we stand there and say, man, please make him better. Please make him stronger. Do we pray for them when they come out after a 30-day inpatient? Do we stand in lines and welcome them? No. They come home alone.
Oh, but wait a minute. I thought he said that they line the sides of the hospital. That they all give them an applaud. They bring their canine dogs, which they used to attack us with. I thought that's what he said. But now if they check into mental health, well then shit, they come out alone and we abandon them. Well, obviously it's a failure as you as a human being. Ask Deplorable Garbage. He's in the chat. He'll tell you. I don't see Cope Doggy Dog and I don't see Chevy. I don't see them. But I just can't. It's just so. Yeah, I mean, listen. If you're a cop sucker, this probably isn't the channel for you. Most people around here don't like the cops. I'm one of them. I'm the leader of not liking the cops. How can you like them? There's nothing to be respectable about it. Chille's been a member for 3 years. Holy snarling snake shit. If you're not subscribed, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the bell notifications so that you get notifications when we come on and we go live, because YouTube, the United States government, is doing everything they can to kill this channel. They don't send out notifications to our people. And there are tens of thousands of dedicated members of Team DLZ. Put it in the comment section, Team DLZ. Put it in the comment section for the people who are watching. They'll see there's almost 600 people here. Put Team DLZ in the chat if you are a diehard member of Team DLZ, because we don't stop. And unlike this pig sucker right here, unlike him right there, who will quit, who will give up when it gets hard and say, oh, it's just too hard, I need to go check out. We don't stop, and we'll never stop. I got a board game coming out called Constitution Headquarters. I'm putting the posters on the wall today. I have them right here. So tomorrow, maybe by Saturday, when you come to this channel, it'll be a bunch of stuff of me teaching on a gigantic teaching wall. So I look forward to that. But please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and let's listen to more of this cop sucking garbage.
They walk out of that hospital with nobody except maybe their spouse. And I want you to sit here and think about who you think on that job out of those two police officers that is the healthier of the two. The one that goes back to duty after the gunfight, who almost died, and he never got help for this thing, or the guy that checked himself into a facility and got help for this thing. Who do you think is more of a liability?
I think the cops are liabilities. I think the cops are liabilities. I think the cops are the problem in this country. Do we need peace officers? We absolutely do. When they continue to call themselves law enforcers over and over and over and over, then that's the problem, because no American wants law enforcers on top of them. We just don't want it. We want peace officers. We want rights protectors, but we don't want law enforcement in this country. It's just unbelievable. He's got a couple more cops sucking stuff down here. Oh, man. I don't know how much I can watch of this guy. He's just such a cop sucker. It makes me so sick. It just makes me want to vomit so much. Now, it's a little harder in OBS to show you the videos that I want to show you on the TikTok Rick Rock, but it is possible. Oh, here's the TikTok Rick Rock over here.
F-R-E-K. I'm a movie, I should be on replay. I'm trying to F-U-C-K. He got pictures of my titties in his briefcase. I like D-I-C-K. I like that.
Oh, shut up. My God, shut up. Just shut up. Just drive me crazy. Shut her mouth. Just driving me nuts. It's just disgusting. I can't get this chick to shut up. I don't know what the hell she's talking about.
So,
1 second here. I got to see what you guys can see, and I got to adjust the screen real quick. Bear with me real quick. Thank you. I appreciate it. Pulled over for doing 143.
River just called us.
Yeah.
Said a red Ducati with a guy wearing pants like that just ran.
Okay, that was not me.
Where are you coming from?
I just came from Westlake.
Why would you answer any questions? You say, I respectfully invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
So that's exactly where he was calling from.
Oh, okay, so do you see what just happened right there? I don't know how to rewind on TikTok. Right here. Okay.
Guy with a pants like that just ran.
Okay, that was not me.
Where are you coming
Listen carefully. This is the part right here, and this is what these cops will do.
That was not me.
Will the cops...
I just came from Westlake.
So that's exactly where he was calling from.
Okay, that was not me.
Were you driving aggressively fast on 90?
No. I mean, I'm going faster than the speed of traffic. I'm not going that fast.
All right,
Not nearly.
So they clocked a red Ducati at 143 miles an hour. And they chased it, and they said it got off on 117. And I saw you on 117.
That was not me.
So, are you willing to give me your driver's license? And
Yeah,
stuff?
I can give you anything you need.
All right.
If he says, are you willing to give me your driver's license and stuff, you say no. You say no. Are you willing to? Well, that's a question. That right there is a question. It says right here on your trifold, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. You don't volunteer your driver's license to a cop who says, "Are you willing to give me your license?" If you're asking me if I'm willing, the answer's no. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right. Respectfully, officer. I understand you're doing an investigation, a criminal investigation on somebody, and you're talking to me about that criminal investigation, which means that you are low-key accusing me of that crime. So because of those reasons, I'm not going to give you any identification, and I'm not going to say anything other than I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, because he's low-key committing him of a crime, accusing him of a crime.
Stick the license. This is your plate.
Oh, if I take this off?
Yeah. I appreciate you being cool about it. It's
Yeah,
just,
no.
there's a lot of
I appreciate you being cool about me interrogating you.
variables that are pointing to this. I mean, you know what I mean?
It seems a little coincidental, but
But I mean, the other thing is a lot of these bikes run.
I would
Because
assume
obviously
so.
they're fast.
So a lot of those bikes run from him, from us, he's saying, as a collective, that they're all police. That means that you have to invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
So
That's like a very expensive.
hello, we're at the Shell and 117. Not 117 because okay, well, I'm talking to him now. He's saying it was actually not him. So, all right, so where are you at right now? Okay. So, all right, sounds good.
All right, sir. He's not going to
What? Yeah. I know you've been cooperating with me. Obviously, there's a river guy that's on 117 and wants to talk to you. See if. So, River just called us.
Yeah.
Said
So I want to show this right here. Let me see if I can. Oh, I can show it. Okay, let me answer a couple questions here. Real quick. I'm going to pop over to YouTube here. I'm going to go to interact. Okay, got this over here. All right, 1 second. Let me go to properties, and I want to answer some of these questions because I'm seeing them pop up in the chat. This is the only way I can actually. There it is right there. Okay, so there's the chat right there. And I want to point out this right here. Someone just put in the chat right here. Right here. This one is Izardo. Izardo right here just wrote right here. What do you do? Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Sorry about that. Right. Oh, it's not showing up on there. Damn it. I can't show you guys the live chat. But someone just asked in there, what do you do when they ask you what you do? You say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. That's what you do. Do you have the trifold? Do you have this trifold in your car? If you don't have the trifold, go to DeleteLawz.com and buy a trifold. You know, by the way, I've given away over 200 trifolds this week, and we've done like 7 or 8 sales. So I need somebody to go to the website, a few of you guys, to buy a couple trifolds so that I can keep giving them away for free. I have to earn some income because 96% of the trifolds this week have been all for free. So a few of you guys go to DeleteLawz.com and you use the trifold when you get pulled over. You hold it in your hand and you say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. If you buy 1, I give you 2. If you buy 2, I give you 3. If you buy 3, I give you 4. If you buy 4, I give you 5. I always give you an extra trifold, always. And I give you the cop cards for free as well. But you guys have to understand, the cops are investigating you to arrest you. Their goal is to arrest you. That's what they want to do.
You know what's so funny about these oil candle things? I'm pretty sure I bought them when I lived on Tabor Hill.
I don't care.
Oh shit! Is this for us? Oh no! Oh goodness. We are getting pulled over. Not by 1, but by 2 cops. Hello, officer.
They got that bad boy song playing in the background, a little concerning.
What's up?
Hello, sir. Officer Carmen. The reason I stopped you is you're doing 83 miles an hour.
No, don't lie to me.
I'm not. I have a laser.
Where?
I
Don't lie to me. Show it to me.
That is not how you do it. We have seen time and time and time again, people get arrested and thrown in a dungeon for sitting there and arguing with the cop. You use the trifold that you got on Delete Lawz. You paid money for it. Why would you pay money for a product to help you get through a pullover with all the case law inside of the product? Why would you pay money for a product and then not use it and invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent? You don't have this back and forth with the cop. The cop's goal is to arrest you, impound your car, take you to the dungeon, and steal your money. That's what the cop's goal is. Why in the world would you have a back and forth with the cop? And this guy starts off super, super aggressive with this copper.
83 miles an hour.
No, don't lie to me.
So now he's calling the cop a liar. Who has all the power with the judge? The jackboot thug pig in the video. Who has all the power with the prosecutor? The jackboot thug pig in the video. And then when they play your video in court and he says you were doing 83 and you say, no, you're lying to me. Now the prosecutor and the judge believe who? They believe the cop. They believe the cop. That's what happens. You can't do what he's doing right now and expect to win. Trust me, I know.
I'm not. I have a laser. I have.
Where? Don't lie to me.
In my truck.
Show it to me.
ID, please. I don't have to.
Show it to me.
Okay, see your ID, please. Keep your hands on the steering wheel, please.
Dude.
Can I just see your ID? No weapons or anything in the vehicle.
No.
Okay? Okay.
No.
Why are you answering questions? Why'd he start off talking about telling him, no, you're lying, and then saying, do you have any weapons? Nope, I don't have anything. You're starting that interaction with the cop, and his goal is to arrest you. This cop believes it's his goal. Remember, the last cop we saw, he said, I got a call, so I have to come out here and do something. It is such a scam. It is such a scam. You cannot do what this guy is doing and expect to win.
I did not. Don't lie to me. I have camera here.
ID, not your debit card. Are you heading into work this morning?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'll be right back, okay?
I mean, he did one thing right. He's recording. And I hate to say it, but it's true, especially if you're black. But if you're poor and white or black or brown, don't reach around because they want to shoot you. Thomas Clayton Powell. Holy smokes, we got a super chat. What's up, Playboy? The Vigilance Committee with the super chat. Somebody match him. Somebody match him. This has been a low stream for super chat. Somebody match the Vigilance Committee who just threw in a $10 super chat. Who's going to match him? Thank you guys so much. I appreciate the support. Thank you, Vigilance Committee. Thanks for the video, too. He sent me that Georgia video this morning. The Armed Stoner 420 wrote in the comments, I haven't been able to use my trifold that I bought from you. They don't say much to me. They don't say much to me. Well, probably because you carry yourself with confidence because you got the trifold in your visor. Everybody here has to have a trifold. Go to my website, Delete Lawz, and purchase it. If you can't afford it, will I give it to you for free? Yes, I will give it to you for free. Would I like you to buy it? I would like for you to buy it. I would appreciate it. Holy smokes, Radic, a.k.a. Ski, with a $50 super chat. Phoenix Rising with a $10 super chat. Danelle Brown with a $10 super chat. Thank you guys so much. Somebody match them. Keep matching. Do me a favor. Help me stay afloat. Help me keep doing what I'm doing. I have given away 96% of the trifolds this week have been all for free. Sold very few because I give them away for free if you can't afford them. And I've done a let's make a deal with 20 people where, hey, just give me $10 or $7 or $5. Or one guy could afford $2. I took the $2 and I sent him a trifold in the mail for $2. The trifold cost more than $2. So Radic with another super chat for Craig Hendry. I got you, man. Danelle, we'll be doing another round of money for Craig Hendry on Monday. Radic Ski, thanks a lot, brother. Appreciate the support. Let's
temporary registration from you real fast, since it's a new vehicle. Thank you, sir. I'll be right back.
Let's TVO with the super chat. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. What the super chats do is not only do they finance yours truly, but it tells YouTube, the corporation, that people support this channel. It's a big deal. It really, really matters. Now that I'm coming back to work, you guys can see that the views are climbing and climbing and climbing. Brandy Swaney with the super chat. Brandy Swaney not only helps with the super chat, she helped me with the board game. Let's TVO with a $20 super chat. Unbelievable. Thank you guys so much. I would turn off your radio when you get pulled over. You don't want that distraction. So this is only part 1. I wonder if part 2 he gets arrested. James Thomas, just send me your address. James Thomas. Brandy, put my email address in there for James Thomas. I'll tell you what, James. James Thomas said he'll send me a money order. I'll send you the trifold before you send the money order. I'll send it today as soon as I get your shipping address, because you have to have it. You have to have the trifold. Gloria's here. She put the email address in there. Let's go to part 2. Let's go to part 2. You're going to see a blank screen here for 1 second.
T B Y E H.
One second, y'all. 1 second. Forgive me 1 second. I don't know.
L W E H B.
It's not going to work. It's not going to work. That's such a bummer. Can't see the second one. TikTok doesn't let you see stuff unless you're signed in. It's so super annoying, and I'm trying, but it's... We saw that one.
Story time on how I got pulled over for the first time. So I was about 19 or 20 at the time, and I was with my ex, and I drove his car to work and back home.
Life in Brevard County just threw in a couple bucks, man. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you, Life in Brevard County.
And
You're gonna pull me over or what? Do it. How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Good.
The reason I stopped you is his car comes back to being white. Your license.
Yeah, I have my car is wrapped actually.
Are you kidding me? He got pulled over for his car being white? He got pulled over for his car being white?
I'll show you. You might have opened the door.
I believe you.
Okay, yeah.
You know you have to get it changed, right?
I'm gonna be completely honest. I was gonna do it. Like I've pulled over.
Me too, Mike.
Like right after I got my car wrapped for something, and then they told me the same. I was gonna do it, and I've just been procrastinating, so I haven't done that yet. But I am aware of that.
You have your license?
I do, yeah.
So now he's reaching around. Do you see that? What's the matter you with the super chat? God bless you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really do. Really, I really mean it. Radek, thanks, brother.
Yeah.
I know you've already got a warning and a ticket for your front plate. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to give you another one.
Okay, I really appreciate that.
Mostly because I'm going home soon. All right, drive safe.
No ticket today. I knew you didn't.
Thanks, Muhammad. Muhammad said, I can't put your chat up there. He said, hey, man, I seen your shorts, and I always wanted to thank you for telling people they have rights. I live in Egypt, and we have 0 rights. We need people like you. Thank you. Thank you, Mahmoud. I appreciate that. Mahmood is his name. Oh, we saw this one already.
I just clocked your son at 132 miles an hour. Can you and another driver come get him? How old are you? You're 16. Whose car is this? Tell your father I need him here now. You understand? If
Tell your father I need him here right now.
you were 18, you'd be going to jail for reckless driving.
Do we got a new member? Did someone sign up? You guys hit the memberships button. If you're not a member, make sure you subscribe, become a member of the channel. Hit your bell notification so that you get all notifications for when we go live, because very few people in here get the notifications.
I called you guys out here for two main reasons. One, I want you to see it. 132 miles an hour. A kid about 8, 9, 10 years ago that I stopped in a brand new Mustang. And his parents were going through a divorce. They bought him this car and all this. He was like 16. We go to court. Both parents were there. Their lawyer was there. And I talked to him. I said, look, this car is too much for him. He's not going to handle. Oh, well, we're gonna take.
I just can't listen to the cops splaining shit. Donnell Brown bought 5 memberships, so welcome new members in Brooklyn. Welcome Brenda, a new member. Melissa Justice, TDG, welcome new member. Thank you so much, Donnell Brown. 1, 2, 3, 4. It only gave away 4. There it is. The Vigilance Committee just gifted 5 memberships. Grim Tusk just got a membership. Jorge, Admiron, and Thomas just got memberships from the Vigilance Committee. Can't do the song. The Chosen One wrote in the comment section, I can't listen to pig-splaining. I'm with you there. I can't do it. I'm not sure what that song is.
If give you a ticket, he's still doing his job at the end of the day.
No. What? No. It says, do you feel me on the screen? No, I don't feel you. The cop's not giving you a ticket and doing his job. And this is a black dude. If you don't vote for me, you ain't black. I mean, this dude, we got to revoke your black card. He's making excuses for the cops. Listen to this bullshit this guy says. Unbelievable.
If a cop give you a ticket, he's still doing his job at the end of the day.
If a cop gives you a ticket, he's still doing his job at the end of the day. Vigilance Committee, Donnell, thank you guys so much. Welcome all the new members. Thank you, Gloria.
Feel me? So it's just how people go about themselves and stuff. And I appreciate him being cool. So he a W police officer for sure.
Oh, he's a real good police officer. He's going to give me a ticket, and he's supposed to. He's supposed to give me a ticket. He's just doing his job. He's ruining my life, fucking me up, but he's just doing his job. Man, Stockholm Syndrome is deep with this guy.
So I ain't stressing.
Marcus Aurelius said, choose not to be harmed. And
I would love to hear your story, Danny Goodrich. He said he would be a member, but he's spending all his money on lawyers.
don't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed.
Right on, Brenda.
In our modern times, it has become increasingly common to see people.
Stop back. It's going to give you a verbal warning.
All right, cool.
Just
Thank
slow
you,
down,
bro.
man. I see you haven't been pulled over in a little while, so.
I know. Thank you, bro.
So
you drive it?
No, I don't. It's a 16 with 2,200 miles. I swear to God. It has every carbon fiber package in it. You got
to be shitting me. Do you guys see the sign here? Cops love pulling me over to check out my Hellcat and know about my Viper. The cops are pulling you over to check out your car and you're not suing them? Are you freaking kidding me?
See this car.
Let me go look at it.
What's your name?
My name is Officer Thompson. See it? Thompson.
Why
You got it?
Why you stop me?
Because you were in the wrong lane.
But I in the web station.
Yes, you went in the way station.
Then they give me green light.
Let me go look at it.
What's your name?
My name is Officer Thompson.
I mean, talk about an arrogant, pompous ass of a cop. Timothy Edwards with a super chat. Thanks so much. Somebody match him. It's only $2. Somebody match him. Match Timothy Edwards. Somebody match him. The Joker matches him. $2. Someone to match him. Match him. Keep it coming, guys. I appreciate the support. I can't do it without you. Guarantee that. I've been working for 6 months on Constitution headquarters. I'm finally done with it. Posters go up tonight. Should start teaching tomorrow whether the cards are in or not.
See it? THOMPSON.
Man, what a condescending jackboot thug pig. Phoenix Rising with a $2 super chat. Right on, man. Right on. Thanks so much. Wanda Meese is in the room.
Why you got it? And why you stopped me?
Because you were in the wrong lane.
But I in the web station.
Yes, you went in the way station.
Then they gave me green light.
Let me go look at it.
I get about $1.10 of that, Chris Beaumont. He said, how much of the $2 do you get? YouTube takes about 40%. They take 30% off the top, and then they take away something for taxes and whatnot. So I get a little bit more than half. But hey, you know, if you can only donate $2, thank you. I appreciate it. James Forbes just threw in a $5 super chat. Thanks so much, James. I appreciate it. Daniel just became a member. Daniel became a member. Everybody welcome Daniel. Right on, man. Welcome, Daniel. Thanks, brother.
Oh my God, yep. He's pulling me over. How you doing, officer?
Hey, do you have your license registration?
Yes, I do. Yep, may I ask why I'm being pulled over?
Yeah.
No, we covered this one the other day.
Hey,
how it look when American cop pull you over as a Jamaican. Catmandu with the super chat. Catmandu with the $10 super chat. Right on. Thanks, Cat.
Roll your windows down. You didn't see me back there?
No, sir.
You know how fast you was going?
No, sir.
License registration. Is this your car?
Borrowed it. Friend of mine.
Where your friend live at?
I don't from here. The address I don't remember it.
Okay. Okay, take it easy. Go ahead.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, go ahead, dude.
Go.
That's got to be fake, right? That's got to be fake. I mean, that's got to be fake. That was just ridiculous. Ridiculous. Catmandu with the super chat. Thanks, Cat.
A police officer just pulled me over and said, "Sir, your engine is way too loud." I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Yeah, your engine, it's too loud." I was like, "But sir, look, I don't even have an engine." So I popped this open. I was like, "I don't even have an engine. It's a full electric car." He's like, "Oh, that's weird." So a police officer just pulled me over and said, "Sir."
Yes, he has an engine. He definitely has an engine. Check it out, man. Butch the Original with the super chat. Chris Beaumont with the super chat. Now we have two Chris. One is Chris Boudreau. One is Chris Beaumont. Thanks a lot. And then Chuck P coming through with the super chat. Right on. Thanks, you guys. I really appreciate the support. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
When a Chicago police officer pull you over.
License and registration. License and registration.
You pulled me over?
I'm asking you what's going on.
You pulled me over. I don't know where
I'm asking you what's going on.
What's up?
What are you doing driving around the area like 3 times?
3 times? Really?
Yeah. Twice, at least. Twice.
Okay. Actually, can I check my phone app and see if I got my tracks on? And show you exactly where I've come from? I've been in a direct route and I haven't looped around, done one U-turn and nothing.
Alright, so what's
all
up
night.
with the speeding then?
Speeding what?
How fast do you think you were going?
In this zone right here?
Yeah.
30. It's
30,
a 30 mile an
30
hour
all
zone.
the way? When I had to drive 80 to catch up to you?
Well, if you
from
would
the
have...
corner?
You weren't going the way we came.
License and insurance, please.
I do. There's my Geico. That's the only thing. They don't give me like a printed card.
Let me say something.
You not tap on there.
If they don't give you a printed card, if Geico doesn't give you a printed card, which I don't know if that's true or not, then what you do is you go print that card out so that it goes in your trifold, so that it goes inside of your trifold. Your license, a photocopy of your driver's license, a current copy of your registration, all of this goes inside of your trifold that says, "I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent." On the front of it, it says learn the law with a bunch of other case law right there. Your license, your registration, and proof of insurance all go inside of your trifold like that. And then your trifold goes up on your visor like that. So that way, when you're recording with the phone in your hand on this side, your license, registration, and proof of insurance are in your card. And yeah, it's just a laminated copy of your driver's license that you then put into plastic, but it works every single time. I've been pulled over 3 times with a copy of my driver's license. That's a paper copy that I then put inside of a lamination, and it works every single time. Every single time. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. For the next 5 people who buy trifolds, I'm going to give you everything in my store for free. You only have to buy 1 trifold. One that I ship to you costs $25 plus $11 shipping and handling. I will give away a trifold to 5 people in the chat as well. So that's the deal I'll make right now. Go to DeleteLawz.com. If you buy a trifold, I will give you everything in my store for free. I will also give away 5 free trifolds to the crowd right now. So who needs a hard copy trifold? Who needs a hard copy trifold that they can't afford? I'm going to collect 5 people, and I'm going to get 5 people to buy a physical trifold, and I'm going to give away 5 trifolds. Additionally, I'm going to give the 5 people who bought the trifold everything else in my store for free. My poster, my ebook, my commissions, everything in the store for free. For free. So I got people, Kendall Allen needs a trifold. Somebody go to the store, to DeleteLawz.com. There it is. So Dar said, thanks, Chille, for giving me all your stuff for free. I went to the library and printed it all out for a very small library fee. There it is right there. Liberty Lens is in the room, everybody. But I need to sell 5 trifolds, and I'm going to give away 5 trifolds. So I need to sell 5 trifolds. I'm going to check the back end right now. Put in the comment section if you buy a trifold, and then I have your email address. I'll send you everything from my store for free.
Hey, John, please.
You shitting me right now?
I'm not shitting you.
This is funny.
There's my Geico. That's the only thing. They don't give me like a printed card. Can you not tap on my page, John, please?
You shitting me right now?
He started tapping on his hood, and then he said, Liberty Lens, you know Liberty Lens is a friend of mine. I'll give you a trifold for free, but if you buy one, I'll give one away to someone in the crowd. Liberty, thanks, dude.
Shitting you.
You want to not speed through my sector?
You think it's okay to tap on my page?
Do you think it's okay to speed 80 miles an hour through my sector?
We weren't even going anywhere.
I'm not talking to you.
I wasn't going 80 for 1. You can't make up that type of accusation for 2. And I'm asking you as a nice person.
I'm asking you as a decent person to not lie to me either.
Lie to you? I'm not lying about anything.
You're shaking like a tree right now.
Because you got me pulled over and you guys are known for shooting people for everything. Really?
You want to go that route?
I'm not going that route. You're acting like you are.
Big?
I'm what?
You big what? You were gonna say I'm acting big what?
I said you're acting like you are.
Hang tight.
Exactly like you are. That's why you get them on camera.
That was crazy. That was really crazy.
You pulled me over.
So Chuck P just gifted out 5 memberships. Welcome new members, JPHD. Welcome to the membership. Ward Furtuck, welcome to the memberships. Sebastian A.R. Taylor, welcome. Sevenfold is here. Good to see you, Sevenfold. Rudy Garcia got a free membership, and Chris got a free membership from Chuck P. Thanks, Chuck P. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. I think the best part of this whole video is right here.
What's going on?
I've been in a direct route and I haven't looped around, done one U-turn and nothing.
All right, so what's
all
up
night.
with the speeding then?
Speeding what?
How fast do you think you were going?
In this zone right here?
Yeah.
30. It's
30,
a 30 mile an hour
all
zone.
the way? When I had to drive 80 to catch up to you?
Well, if you
from
would
the
have,
corner.
you weren't going the way we came.
License and insurance, please.
I do.
So listen, all that back and forth right there, everything that cop said was to try to get him to admit that he had broken the law. And then he started arguing back and forth with the cop, which is what you don't want to do. You want to pull your trifold out and you want to invoke your 5th Amendment right to remain silent. You do not want to sit there and have a back and forth with the cop And since we can't see it, since we can't see any of the video, we're just going to listen to the video. But listen to everything he says right here. And what he's trying to do is he's trying to get the guy to admit that he's done something wrong.
Right. Speeding what?
How fast do you think you?
See if I got my tracks on, and show you exactly where I've come from. I've been in a direct route, and I haven't looped around, done one U-turn, and nothing.
All right. So what's
all
up
night.
with the speeding then?
So then he denies that he's done anything illegal. And then what does he say? You guys, if you need a free trifold, email me. Make sure I have your full shipping address. Don't make me email you back and say, what's your shipping address? Put your full shipping address. I'm going to give away 5 free trifolds. I'd like to sell 5, but I'm still going to give away 5 free trifolds, whether or not I sell 5 or not.
Speeding what?
How fast do you think you were going?
In this zone right here?
Yeah.
How fast do you think you were going? How fast do you think you were going? Respectfully, officer, I'm going to invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I got this on DeleteLawz.com, and the reason why I got it is because it reminds me that no matter what you ask me, I always just go right back to reverting to invoking my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. The cop is trying to get him to admit to...
Speeding what? On the route, and I haven't looped around, done one U-turn, and nothing.
All right. So what's
all
up
night.
with the speeding then?
Speeding what?
How fast do you think you were going?
In this zone right here?
Yeah.
30. It's
30,
a 30 mile an
30
hour
all the
zone.
way. When I had to drive 80 to catch up to you.
Well, if you
from
would
the
have,
corner.
you weren't going the way we came.
License and insurance, please.
I do. There's my Geico. That's the only thing. They don't give me like a printed card. Can you not tap on my paint job, please?
You shitting me right now?
I'm not shitting you. I pay a lot of
want to
money for
not
my...
speed through my sector?
You think it's okay to tap on
Do
my
you think
paint
it's
job?
okay to speed 80 miles an hour through my sector?
We weren't even going anywhere.
I'm not talking to you.
I wasn't going 80 for 1. You can't make up that type of accusation for 2. And I'm asking you as a
I'm
nice
asking
person.
you as a decent person to not lie to me either.
Lie to you? I'm not lying about.
You see that right there? He's absolutely lying. The cop is absolutely lying. Give me a 5x5 if you can hear me, because I got a spinning ball of death on that TikTok video.
Oh, taking like a tree right now.
Because you got me pulled over, and you guys are known for shooting people for everything.
Really?
Really?
You want to go
haven't?
that route?
I'm not going that route. You're big. I'm what?
You big what? You were gonna say I'm acting big what?
I said you're acting like you are.
You're acting like a pig. But don't say it, because you saw I called those bailiffs in court a pig, and they put me in jail. Alex, I saw you swing through, man. Alex, thanks for coming by, brother. I saw your comment.
Why are you stopping me?
So ICE pulled me over. If ICE pulls you over, you still have your constitutional rights. Invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. How many people are buying a trifold? Show me 5 people in the room who are going to go to the website and buy a trifold. I know I'll get at least 50 emails with people's addresses. I'm going to send out 5 free emails in the mail to people who send me their full shipping address. My email address is chille@DeleteLawz.com. Chille@DeleteLawz.com. I'm putting it in the chat right here. That email address just goes to orders where I ship out trifolds. Thanks, Flig. I appreciate you subscribing, man. Subscribe, like, comment, share.
You can only stop me if I commit a traffic violation.
No, sir, we cannot.
Yes, yes.
That's not the only
That's
reason,
yes.
right?
Yes, that is 100% the truth. He can only stop you if you commit a traffic violation.
That is not.
Yes, it is.
No, sir.
I didn't commit any traffic violation.
Do you know this
Give me
person?
my ID back,
Do you know
and
this person?
I need to go.
Do you know this person?
I have to work. I'm really late for work.
Do you know this person?
I'm really late for work. I need to go.
Okay, is this your brother?
Did I commit any traffic violation?
Is this your brother?
Did I commit a traffic violation?
Is your brother?
That's the question that you need to answer me. Because there's no reason for you to stopping me because I didn't commit any traffic violation.
We stopped here because the person that we have a warrant on.
Yes, but
in your house. This vehicle came out of your house, right?
Yes, it is. It's
see
my car. It's my house. I did come this morning for my house. But I need to go right now because I need to go to work. Give me my driver's license back because you don't have any reason for stopping me.
Yes,
Do
I do,
you
sir.
have? No, you don't. I'm late.
license?
I'm late for work.
You're gonna check your driver's
Okay,
license,
go
right?
check it. Go check it. Why are you stopping me?
So it's I see JC Redfoot. JC Redfoot. So, hey, JC Redfoot is in the chat, and he said, I have for 2, and I have not gotten mine. I'm not sure what you're referencing, JC Foot, but every single trifold that's ordered off my website gets a tracking number that goes with it. So if you ordered something, then you shoot me an email because I have a tracking number. So I'm only catching a tiny bit of the conversation. Maybe you requested one for free, and that's why I created a new email address for people for free trifolds and for orders. It's chille@deletelawz.com. It's right there. It's right there. I just put it in the chat. I can't keep up with the chat. Sorry. Too many people. Can't play it.
How are you, sir? Were you behind me for a while? No. Okay, I did not see you.
No, I know.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. For your protection, mine is being recorded both audio and visual.
Okay, sir.
So the reason why I'm stopping it, well, first, your speed is what drew my eye to you. We were going opposite directions. I don't know if you saw me. Did you see me?
So if you're going opposite directions and he admitted that, invoke your Fifth Amendment right because he doesn't have a case against you. If you were going opposite directions, then he didn't get you on the laser or radar.
No, I did not.
I saw you though. All right, so you were rolling from Sudley at that light at Sudley. You were in the left lane and you were rolling. I never actually got a speed on you.
Sorry.
But when I flipped on you, because gotta be honest, is that thing recording?
I'm not sure. If it's blinking, yes.
No.
I've been riding for, yeah.
Yes, it is blinking.
Okay, then yeah.
All right.
But if I was, I'm sorry. I
never got a speed on you.
Okay, I was not paying it. I don't.
No,
okay, I didn't.
He said, I never got a speed on you. Then why are you talking to me? Why do you have me pulled over? Respectfully, officer, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. And that's all you say. You don't get in a back and forth with a pig who's got no radar on you. He didn't even radar him. He said it. He admitted it.
Yeah.
All right.
But if I was, I'm sorry. I
never got a speed on you.
Okay, I was.
That's it. That's the end of the stop right there. Now this is the 1983 case of Florida versus Royer. If he says, I didn't even get a speed on you, then from the 1983 case of Florida versus Royer, which was supposed to temper Terry versus Ohio from 1968, Florida versus Royer says that you ask the cop, am I being detained or am I free to go? If he says that I pulled you over for your speed, but I didn't get a radar on you, at that point, you invoke Florida versus Royer and you say, am I being detained or am I free to go? Look it up. I'll be teaching Florida versus Royer this week, so you'll see it. You'll see it yourself. I'll show you the case. Oh shoot! Phoenix Rising with the $5 super chat. Somebody match him. Somebody match that $5 super chat right now. Put $5 in right now. Contribute right now. Julie Holland, if you don't have Julie, I've sent you a trifold before. I have your address, Julie, but if you send me another email with your full address, I'll send you another trifold.
No, okay, I didn't think I was.
No, I don't care.
Sir.
Yes.
Listen, I'm gonna give you a break today.
All right, I appreciate it.
Write your ticket. Just make sure you buckle up.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. Have a good one. It's that military ID.
It could be the military ID. It could have been the military ID. And listen, by the way, I don't like cops. I don't respect cops because they follow policies, procedures, and protocols that are brutal, inhumane, and barbaric. But when you're pulled over, as you guys have seen through video after video after video, they think it's their job to give you a ticket. So what your job is you can be as respectful as you want. Respectfully, officer, I'm going to invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I got it on delete Lawz, and I just learned that it's best for me just to invoke my Fifth Amendment right. Well, why are you not being cooperative? Sir, that's another question. I would like to respectfully invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Well, where are you heading? Sir, this is the third time that I've told you, and since I'm recording everything with my phone in my other hand, and I'm doing one of these numbers, respectfully, officer, please respect my rights. You did swear an oath to the Constitution, did you not? Now, do you see what happened? Every time you did it respectfully and he kept asking you, now you've turned the tables and now you're asking him. Sir, you did swear an oath to uphold the Constitution, didn't you? Because I've invoked my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Are you going to respect my rights, sir? Well, where are you coming from? Officer, you're now in dereliction of duty. You're now violating the oath to the Constitution that you swore to uphold and protect. I've invoked my Fifth Amendment right 4 times now. Why are you harassing me? You see what happens when you invoke your Fifth Amendment right? He asks you another question. You can re-invoke your rights and then ask him, why are you violating my rights? You take control of the scene by you invoking your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Now, can you do it without your trifold? Absolutely. But this makes the cop know I'm serious. I've got a document in my hand. I'm holding a document in my hand that says Fifth Amendment on it. He knows that you're serious. Sean's right on, man. Sean's came through with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Somebody match him. Somebody match him. Somebody match him. All of this information for you right now cost you nothing. Everybody who's chipping in, I super appreciate it. I did not see Deplorable Garbage's comment. Where is it? Can you copy and paste it, Danelle? I don't see it. I'd like to read it, though, if you think I should read it. Oh, I can't say your name out loud. Ye Neck. I'm going to say his name's Ye Neck, but it's Y-E-W and then N-E-E-K-E-R. If you run those 2 words together, it's going to sound like you're saying enter, and I'm not going to do that. I appreciate it, though. Thanks for the $2, though. I appreciate that. Give me another one. Throw another couple bucks on it. Throw another couple bucks on it. Maybe you'll get me. Scott threw in a $10 super chat. Right on, Scott. Thank you so much. I did not see Deplorable's Garbage's comment. I did not see it, but I'd like to see it, so I'd like to read that. You're welcome, Julie. You've been around for a long time. I love you, honey. Thank you so much.
I got my very first ticket ever for...
Look, although our government is distracted from the illegal immigrants who are crossing the border every single day, they were definitely not...
The illegal immigrants are not the problem with our country. The illegal immigrants are problems for Republicans because they don't want the illegal immigrants to get citizenship and then be able to vote and change the tide of the swing states. That's the whole point of the get all the illegals. You're not going to stop the drug epidemic by arresting people who are not here legally.
Your court date's will be on the 26th October, okay?
My court date? Well, I live out of state.
I know. What I did, I called the courthouse and just talked with them, and hopefully they could guide you what to do and everything, okay?
Okay.
Why are you pulled over again?
He said I was going 86. And it's 65. Honestly, I don't think I was going to 86. I swear to God.
Well, this is North Carolina, right?
I know. Well, it's going to have to be a ticket attorney, blah, 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 like I did last time.
Well, how about you don't speed, honey?
Yeah, I know.
That might even be a better idea.
Your court date's will be on the 26th.
All right, where are we going to eat?
It costed me almost $3,000 to get out of a felony speeding ticket when I was 19. Obviously, this was one of the most regrettable things I've done in my entire life. It was a huge waste of my money, but let's dive into this.
Can we laugh at work crying? You have to be calm.
Oh my gosh. Damn, I'm gonna get a
Yeah.
What if I can't?
No, not you.
A driver taking on a deputy who he says was driving recklessly, but it did not end right there. As Jason Allen reports, now the man is fighting a ticket that we found to be extremely rare, and the encounter itself is being investigated.
When Marshal Petrie merged onto Highway 75 near McKinney, he didn't see any signs of traffic or trouble or emergencies or of a motorcycle coming up behind him.
I check my mirror, go to move over, and right here is when he comes swinging up past me.
Petrie says it was a Collin County deputy who sped ahead of him and then settled into the flow of traffic.
I got you, Julie. I got you, Alan, Adam, Todd, Hector. I got you. I got y'all. So those are free trifolds going out. And then I'm going to send off another trifold to Ben. Ben, I'm sending you a free trifold. Those people, about 6 people sent me additional emails where you did not put your full shipping address. I can't ship you a trifold out for free if I don't know where you are. I can't ship you a trifold for free. I know it. So if I read your name out loud, you'll be able to check your mail. I'm sending you a free trifold. Felony, I'm not going to get it from there, buddy. Felony Charles Bennett. You got to send that to me in an email. Southern G, I don't know which one's yours. Did I read your name just now? If I didn't read your name, remember, I'm shipping out 5 free trifolds to people. I need 5 people to buy a trifold too. I haven't checked to see if anybody bought any, but I need 5 people to buy a trifold. I'm giving away 5 free ones. I'm sending them in the mail. Go to DeleteLawz.com and buy a trifold so that I can give you a trifold. Go to DeleteLawz.com and buy a trifold. I need 5 people to buy a trifold. I need 5 people. And I haven't checked, but I don't think we sold a single one we're still at 0. Nope. Radek, a.k.a. Ski. Radek, a.k.a. Ski. He bought trifolds. Radek actually went and purchased trifolds. Thanks, Ski. I appreciate that, man. Holy snarling snake shit. Thanks, Radek. I appreciate it, dude. We don't stop. We do not stop.
He didn't have his lights on. He didn't have lights, sirens, nothing.
So when Petrie saw the deputy take the next exit, he did too.
It wasn't that I want to follow this guy. It was more of, why is he driving the way he is?
He pulled up to the 4-way stop, honked his horn, and started recording.
You got a reason for your speed?
Huh?
You got a reason for your speed?
Yes, I'm going to a call.
Are you going to? Where's your lights and sirens, sir? Are you lying to me, sir? What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number, sir? What's your name and badge number?
Guy's not shitting, man.
If he would have lost control of that motorcycle, if I would have just clipped the front of his vehicle and he had an accident and potentially could have died from it, I would have had to live with that guilt. I don't want to carry that.
As the deputy drove away, Petrie, rattled by what happened, stayed at the intersection. He got out of his truck and talked with a construction worker who had witnessed the exchange, and they were still chatting several minutes later when the deputy came back.
Now he's got his lights on.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought he had to go to a call. He said that he had to go to a call. Dennis, you're probably on the wrong channel, buddy. Is it Denise or Dennis? You guys see Dennis's comments? Whatever that is, it Denise? I think it's Denise. Do they call themselves peace officers? Denise said, screw this disrespect to our peace officers. Do they call themselves peace officers or law enforcers? There's a billion channels on YouTube. Why don't you go to a channel where they suck off the cops? Why don't you go bake a cake that says back the blue and take it to your local pig shack? All those pigs will eat it. Go ahead. Send it over there, Denise. Get going, Denise. Go to a channel where they're going to appreciate you, because I don't appreciate you around here. If you want to suck off cops, there's plenty of cops you can suck off, Denise. You don't got to do it here. Go suck off the cops somewhere else.
First thing he asked me for is my driver's license. He just wants to see my driver's license. Kind of just asked him, for what? And that's when he said, unnecessary use of a horn. I was using my emergency horn incorrectly. I was trying to get your attention.
Okay.
That's not.
Is there an emergency? Was there an emergency?
I had a question. Yeah, because
okay.
I almost hit you.
Okay.
And I'm trying to get your attention because I'm trying to figure out why you can pass me at 100+ miles an hour.
This motorcycle ain't go that fast. Okay.
Yes, it does.
I'm trying to stop cars on the highway.
Wait a minute. You were speeding. You were going so fast that he literally followed you and said, "What's your problem?" You said you had a call. Then you came back a few minutes later. What happened to the call you had to go on?
Trying to stop cars on the highway. You flew past me. I almost killed you.
Exactly.
I almost killed you. I had my turn signal on.
I was trying to stop the car that was on the highway and catch up with them, and you flagged me down and used your horn.
Because I almost killed you because you weaved around me getting on the highway.
That's the inherent risk of being on a motorcycle. Okay?
With no lights, no sirens. I did not see you. You were not using your vehicle in the form of an emergency capacity. Is it illegal to use a horn?
Absolutely, sure is.
Is honking your horn illegal? According to state code, a driver, quote, shall use a horn to provide audible warning only when necessary to ensure safe operation. The I-team pulled records and found the citation is extremely rare in Texas.
No, it's not rare. It's reverse harassment. I see Sunshine in LA 420's in the room. What's up, Sunshine? How you doing, brother? Just unbelievable. Unbelievable. So he honked his horn at the bike cop because he was driving too fast. He was driving too fast. It's just crazy.
The most recent data from DPS showed 3.9 million traffic violations were issued in Texas in 2022. Just 8 of those were for unnecessary use of...
But he skips over it.
Data from violations were issued
This is the part that I care about right here. So does anybody know the population of Texas? This is the part that makes me sick. 3.9 million traffic violations in the state of Texas. Joey, you got to email me if you want a free trifold, man. And then listen, I'm going to send you an email with my Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal and say, chip in $5. I'll still give it to you, but I'm still going to say, chip in $5. I've given away 200 free trifolds this week. So I'm going to tell you, chip in $5 is what I'm going to say to you. And if you can drive a car and you got to get a gallon of gas, then you can afford $5 to cover the costs of the trifold. I need your full shipping address, though. But this is the part right here. 3.9 million traffic violations in the state of Texas in 1 year. If there's 3.9 million traffic violations in the state of Texas, each ticket averages what? Let's say it averages $100. That's 39 million. No, I'm sorry. It's $390 million because it's 100 times that number. If each one's $1, it's 3.9 million. If each one's $10, it's 39 million. If each one's $100, it's $390 million that was created of an unlegislated tax on you by traffic violations. And if it worked, there wouldn't be 3.9 million traffic violations. If giving you a ticket changed the flow or made the flow of traffic safer, then you wouldn't have 3.9 million tickets in the last couple years in Texas. I can't remember what he said, 2023, 2024. I don't know what year he said it was. So Deplorable Garbage said, around here, if you get caught speeding, they usually give you a $180 ticket. So that means that $3.9 million, that number could be as high as $1 billion in traffic revenue. $390 million is if each ticket's $100. Now you're not including the cost of paying for the court, for the prosecutor, for the judge, for the court clerks. More money, more money, more money, more money. Listen, if you guys send me an email and your full shipping address isn't on there, I'm not even emailing you back. I'm just deleting your email. I'm not going to go back and forth with, hey, send me your shipping address, and then I got to check. I get 200, 300 emails a day, every single day. You understand that, right? So if you don't have your full shipping address in there, I open it up, I take a screenshot of it, and then I ship it. So Aaron Wood said, I'm in San Dimas, California. There's a motorcycle cop that his job is to wait and ticket people every day. $8 billion a year. $8 billion. You got it right, Phoenix. You got it right. That's my mail. CHILLE@DeleteLawz.com. I mean, you got to have a trifold in your car. If you can afford to buy it, you freaking buy my product and support the channel and support what I'm doing. If you can't afford it, I'm going to email you back and say, can you afford $5? But if you don't have any money, I'll still send it off to you. I'm giving at least 5 free ones away today. At least 5. And the only person who bought was Radic, and he bought 4 trifolds. So that means the 5th one I'm just going to eat, but I'll do it. I don't care. You have to have a trifold in your car. You have to have a trifold in your car. Are the cops hiding, trying to pull you over? 3.9 million traffic violations. That means the answer is yes. That cops are hiding on the side of the road to give you a traffic ticket. They want to pull you over. But their goal is not just to give you a ticket. Their goal is to arrest you, impound your car, take you to the dungeon, and steal your money. Because if you get arrested, that $100 average I put up here, it's much, much, much higher than that. If you get arrested, the impound fee is at least $250, more like $400 here in California. Your car gets impounded, you're paying at least $350 minimum. Then your ticket's going to be in the hundreds, not 100. Then your court appearances, the time you got to take off work, a lot of it can be avoided if you invoke your Fifth Amendment right the moment that you get pulled over. Don't wait. Invoke your Fifth Amendment right from the moment you get pulled over. You don't have to say, I hate fucking pigs, man. Fuck you. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right. No. You don't have to do that. You can say, officer, here's my license, registration, proof of insurance, like I learned on Delete Lawz. Respectfully, I'm going to invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Well, where are you heading? Officer, I just told you I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Don't you respect the oath to the Constitution that you took? This is all on camera. Because that gives you the power. It puts the power back in your hands. But the reporter just glossed over that there was 3.9 million tickets given. That to me is disgusting. That's a despotic state.
In 2022.
2022.
Just 8 of those were for unnecessary use of a horn. The ticket comes with a $189 fine.
I said $100 average. It looks like the average is a lot more than $100. I said 390 million in 2022. It was more like over $1 billion in traffic revenue that they raised.
But that wasn't the worst of it for Petrie.
Did you know at that point you had that unpaid ticket?
I had just found out 2 days prior.
Dallas County had just issued an arrest warrant for a speeding ticket he received over the summer. The deputy arrested Petrie and towed his truck. He spent
Holy shit. Holy shit. He tried to check the cop for being a jackboot thug pig, and instead of him being able to check the cop turns around and arrests him because he didn't pay a traffic ticket. So remember, we went back here and we were talking about the breakdown of money. That breakdown of money of 3.9 million is a lot more money. A lot more money. Jorge with the super chat. Jorge with the $5 super chat. Who's going to match him? Somebody match him. Somebody match him. Right on, Jorge. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. Thanks a lot, Jorge. We don't stop. So it looks like it's a lot more than 390 million because we're not counting all the times that people don't pay their ticket and they end up going to a dungeon.
In 2022 with a $189 fine. But that wasn't the worst of it for Petrie.
Did you know at that
just issued an arrest warrant? He spent 16 hours in custody, then paid $600 to get his pickup.
600. Oh, Phoenix Rising matched him. Right on. Phoenix Rising with the matching super chat. Right on. Keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming. I can't do it without you. If you know me, if you have seen my channel before, you can tell the other people in the crowd, I give away my product for free. I mail it to you in the mail for free to thousands and thousands of people. I can't do it without your support. Phoenix Rising, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it, man.
Out of the impound lot, and it all started with a honk of his horn.
He just wanted to come back and make a point be proven. I mean, he proved it. He got to do what he wanted to do.
So we asked the Collin County Sheriff's Office about the encounter. Spokesperson would only tell us they are in the process of a thorough review. We also requested
shut up. It's cops investigating cops. Don't tell me you're doing a thorough review. Don't piss on me and tell me it's raining, all right? You're lying. I know you're lying. Everybody knows you're lying. You're making shit up. We're doing a thorough review. No, you're not. You say, hey, we're going to do a review. Let's go get Chinese food. Did you see that cop? You see that? He honked at me, and then I went back and I arrested him, and the internal affairs and the cop are high-fiving, and they're like, yeah. So let me so is it Du Bois? Is that what it says? Du Bois just said in here, how do I get those cards? So what she's talking about, and by the way, for every trifold order, anybody who orders a trifold, I also give you my cop cards. This is the driver card. This is the non-driver card in yellow. You can't see the yellow on the green screen, but there it is right there. I also give you the cop cards with your trifold. I give them to you for free. Don't tell anybody because I want you to buy them. So Du Bois, you can go to my website. They cost $10. They cost $10. But if you can't afford it, I'll give it to you for free if you contact me. So if you want me to ship these out, you got to cover at least the shipping costs. But I'll give you the printable one that you can print out and take down to your FedEx and get laminated. But for $10, the price of 2 gallons of gas in California, I'll ship them out to you. Radic, a.k.a. Ski. I got it, man. Oh, and the broccoli band rubber bands. Let me go grab one. Let me keep watching this report right here. Thanks, Radic.
body camera video of that deputy and other officers that were there and basic information about the ticket, but the county would not release it, telling the Attorney General's office that would interfere with their investigation and prosecution of the ticket.
I think a lot of people watching are, first of all, stunned, right? Either side of the argument.
Even if it's just that I could get a ticket.
What do you mean the people watching are stunned? You arrested him. You retaliated against him.
Exactly. Right. And I said to you while we were watching it here together, I'm shocked that there were only 8 citations issued for the improper use of a horn with the amount of road rage we see.
With as much that happens on our highways.
So the million-dollar question is here. Did he pay the ticket?
Not yet.
Okay.
Had a court date, pleaded not guilty, requested a jury trial. His next court hearing is scheduled for tomorrow morning, and we'll let you know what happens.
I'd love to know what happens. I got a $900 speeding ticket 20 minutes into our road trip, and we didn't know if we should laugh or cry, so we did both. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine going out on a road trip and starting off with a $900 speeding ticket?
Just got a ticket.
Not sure about that song. I mean, let's be honest, and just, I want to do a crowd participation thing here. Would a $900 speeding ticket ruin you? Put a 1 in the chat. If a $900 speeding ticket would absolutely ruin your frickin' year, ruin your week, ruin your month, ruin your year. If I came to you right now and said, you have to give me $900 right now or I'm going to take away your driver's license, put a 1 in the chat if that would ruin you. It would absolutely ruin you. You wouldn't get to celebrate your kid's birthday. You wouldn't get to go on that family vacation. You wouldn't get to buy that dartboard that you wanted to buy. You wouldn't get to your dog an extra treat or a dog toy. A $900 speeding ticket, a $900 ticket, it would absolutely devastate my finances. It would devastate, because people think all of us YouTubers are rich. If I was rich, I wouldn't be saying, hey, send me a super chat, pitch in $5 for the trifold. If I was rich, I would just be giving away my product to everybody, and I wouldn't ask for a single dime from anybody because I'm so adamant that you have to have a trifold in your car. A $900 ticket would totally F me up. I would be totally effed. It would hurt me so badly. It would hurt so bad. It would take me so long to recover.
But when the cop stopped me,
I can't do it.
I just wanna get.
I can't do it. This
stopped me.
This right here is a total psyop.
But when the
this right here, God bless it.
But when the
So this right here, maybe Put a 1 in the chat if you guys have seen this guy before. Put a 1 in the chat if you've seen him before. Do you know who this is? This is the judge. I think he's in New Jersey. Put a 1 in the chat if you've seen this guy before. Nice to see you, Ms. Denise. We had another Denise in here earlier. This is First Amendment auditor is in the room. What's up, Playboy? So this right here is a total psychological operation. That's what PSYOP means, if you guys don't know. It's psychological operation abbreviated to PSYOP. This right here is a psychological operation to show the public that the judges are good and the judges are fair and the judges have a heart. Just go to court and you're going to get a judge just like this one who's going to go, oh, a $900 ticket? I know that you can't afford that. I'm just going to dismiss this for you. And that's what he does. I would be willing to bet my finger. I would bet my pinky finger. I've never seen this. I'm just randomly strolling through TikTok pullovers. I guarantee you that this video ends with this judge letting him go. That this judge lets the guy off. No matter what the ticket is, the judge lets him go.
But when the cop stopped me, he told me that the speed limit was 25. And then he gave me a ticket and told me that I was driving 35. So, but he wrote 38 on the ticket.
No, he wrote 35.
Oh, okay. I saw another 38 on the side. I don't know what it means, though.
Yeah. Now, you received a driver's license in Rhode Island, right?
Yes.
And you had to study the book, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, and then in that book, did you read that unless otherwise posted that the speed limit within the city limits is 25? You didn't read that chapter?
Yes.
Oh, you read that?
I read that, but
you read that.
there are some other places in the...
think everyone read it, Judge.
Yeah. I read that. But when the cop stopped me, he told me that the speed limit was... 25.
Oh, I don't get to know. I don't get to know. Damn it. I wish I got to know.
I just want to get away.
Can't play the music.
I have had comments so similar to this so many times. I've made a few videos.
This comment right here. Whoops, sorry about that. This comment right here, it says, could you give me some advice? I'm 17 and got a careless driving ticket and backing out when not safe. I feel like my life is ruined now. I mean, that's how powerful it is, that when you get a ticket, you might feel...
Videos about it. For starters, just let me tell you, your life is not ruined. Your life is not over. It's a speed bump is all it is. The advice that I'm getting ready to give you, I've given to 20, 30 different young men, and I've had a bunch of them have kept me updated as the process went, and a lot of them got their stuff dismissed with an attorney. If you can afford an attorney.
Can you afford an attorney? Let me get a temperature of the room. Can you afford an attorney? Because attorneys are, last I checked, attorneys are in the thousands no matter who you hire. I've never seen an attorney say, give me $500. I've always seen attorneys say, give me thousands of dollars. Right? Isn't that true? Isn't that what attorneys cost? They cost thousands of dollars. Can you afford an attorney? Because for me, an attorney is real expensive.
I would do that. That's what I would recommend on something.
Well, that's
like
what
this.
that's what
if your parents.
That's what you would do, buddy. That's okay, Iggy. Go to a cop sucking channel. There's all kinds of cop sucking channels you can go to. Jeff Brazil wants to know how to get a trifold. Someone put the link in there for him. Thanks, man. I appreciate you actually buying one, Jeff. Means a lot, man.
Parents can get you an attorney, that would be best. If you cannot get an attorney, I would be talking to the courthouse and see if you can go like ahead of time and meet with the DA and see if you could work out some kind of deal with the DA to, you know, maybe driving course or something, put you on a deferred sentence or probation or something like that.
Is that what happens? Does the DA give you a deal like that? Does the DA just say you can do a driving course, or does the DA follow a rigid set of policies, procedures, and protocols? And possibly one of those policy, procedures, and protocols is to strip away your driver's license, and then you can't drive to work. So if you can't drive to work, then you don't have a job. And if you don't have a job, then you don't have any money. And then you're a bum. because you're screwed because the state has ended your ability to be able to travel properly. Right or wrong? Isn't that right or wrong?
That. And when you go, make sure that you dress up. I mean, look nice, look slick, and be respectful. Yes, sir, no, sir. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. And I realize that times have changed, but when I was young in high school...
You realize that times have changed? No, it's not that times have changed. The government has become more and more despotic. And they don't consider that if you get a reckless driving ticket or careless driving ticket and unsafe backing out, and they take away your driver's license, that your life is ruined. But the government today doesn't care. They don't care.
I got a lot of speeding tickets. I got a reckless driving ticket. And yeah, my insurance went up on me. And it was speed bumps that I had to go through. It was learning lessons, but...
Learning lessons? He gave him a totally subjective ticket and said he didn't back out. And then Shari Straz said, what is this guy saying? He's telling the 17-year-old child to just bend over and let the cop get away with it. That's what he's saying.
I mean, it didn't ruin my life. I got my CDL when I was 21 years old. It's really hasn't affected me, throughout life. I mean, I haven't had a ticket in a many years. I haven't had a ticket. But back then, I had a bunch of them. So get an attorney if you can.
He's telling a 17-year-old kid to pony up the $1,500 at least to get an attorney, along with the tickets he got.
Talk to the DA ahead of time if possible. If you can't do that...
How many times does the DA just talk to you ahead of time? How many times have you been able to pull the DA to the side and have a conversation, and then the DA goes, yeah, okay, I'm not going to take away your driver's license. Oh, you just made a little mistake? Okay. The DA goes, no problem. I'm just going to let you go. Oh, you're 17? Okay, well, I'm just going to just let it go. No, the DA says you got to be punished. What's the matter you? What's the matter you? Where you at? What's the matter you? Chevy, where are you? Cope doggy dog. Where you at?
Plead with the judge to give you some kind of break, and then pay attention, drive slow, ticket in a long...
What kind of bozo clown world is this guy living in? There you are. What's the matter you? What kind of bozo clown world is this guy who's given the advice? What kind of bozo clown world is this guy living in? What kind of bozo clown world is he living in? This is just so absolutely unbelievable. Listen to this bullshit. I'm going to try to let it play through without interrupting it, but it's going to be real hard because this is bullshit.
Many years I haven't had a ticket. But back then, I had a bunch of them. So get an attorney if you can.
Pay a bunch of money for an attorney.
If you can't, talk to the DA ahead of time.
Talk to the DA ahead of time because he's just going to have a powwow with you in the corner and he's probably going to forgive you.
Time if possible. If you can't do that, plead with the judge to...
Yeah, plead with the judge because the judge just lets you speak out of turn. I'm sorry, Your Honor, I made a mistake. And the judge is just going to be so kind, right?
Give you some kind of break. And
he's going to give you a break because you asked real nice, right? He's going to give you a break.
And pay attention, drive slow, don't get no more tickets. And please, DM me, let me know how things are going, kind of.
Nice guy, just completely out of touch from the reality of what the courtroom has become in America in 2025.
Drive safe. Yeah, I want to see you out that outfit. All right. See you, tough guy. Arrest his ass.
Oh, he pulled out and he broke he broke the grip on the pavement, so arrest his ass.
So he got let off for the careless driving and now he can go to jail.
Go to jail for what? They break traction all the time. Go to jail for what?
So if you got for careless driving.
And look at her. She doesn't give a shit. She doesn't care. She thinks she's right. She thinks she's justified. She thinks she's justified in arrest his ass.
Run with like a warning or just appear in court. and now he wants to start.
There's got to be some sort of cop cam bullshit.
No, he's gonna go to jail.
He's going to go to jail. For what? Over a skid. B. Mortega says it. Over a skid. He skidded out. So you know what we should do? Take him to jail and impound his car and cost him thousands and turn his life upside down. He skidded a little bit. There was a little bit of skidding on the pavement. That's enough for him to go to jail. We didn't like it. He was angry about being ticketed. Now let's see how the man is treated. Let's see how they treat this guy for skidding on the pavement. Now they're going to go running up to the car as though he has just kidnapped a child. What a scam. What'd Maddie say? Oh. Maddie said, yeah, Chille, the little DEI's ego is hurt. So look, we shouldn't have women in the field because look, she made an emotional response. She made an emotional response. Women are more emotional than men. Well, in today's day and age, maybe that's not 100% true anymore. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything where his car should be impounded and he should be drug off to a dungeon. Oh, he broke traction on the pavement. He should go to jail.
We've got a dog program, and I can get around without making it a car, like making it sound like that. I might be a challenger, but we have a car. Oh, look.
It's not illegal to have a firearm.
Incident on a woman in another car, not the passenger, a woman in another car. Then he did that, and Captain Rizzo, as he did that, you made the comment that you've seen this happen before. 100%.
Oh, I can't listen to it. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't listen to the, oh, so he did this, and he did that, and he did this.
He said, I'm not giving you a ticket for speeding, I'm giving you a ticket for driving too slow.
Police Chief David Palmer was the one who pulled Jimmy over and gave him that $85 ticket.
Doing 65 miles an hour, that's the fastest speed allowable by law in that area. So
he even got a ticket for $85.
Jimmy DeCastro says he couldn't believe his eyes.
Police lights go on.
In his rearview mirror, Jimmy saw a police cruiser. He was getting pulled over on Interstate 95 near Hopkinton. He says he wasn't speeding. But how fast were you going?
He was going 65. He said, I'm not giving you a ticket for speeding, I'm giving you a ticket for driving too slow.
Police Chief David Palmer was the one.
This makes me sick. An $85 ticket for driving too slow. Phoenix Rising with a $2 super chat. Match me. Somebody match him. $2. It's only $2. Somebody match him. Let's get 10 people to match. It'll be $10. $10. Let's get 10 people to match him. $2 super chat. Match him. Match him. Somebody match him.
Who pulled Jimmy over and gave him that $85 ticket.
Doing 65 miles an hour, that's the fastest speed allowable by law in that area. So
Tell me why. Actually, wait, hold on. I'm parked now, but...
Okay.
A little update regarding my speeding ticket. So, I'm going to tell you right now. After I got the speeding ticket, I tried to look it up. It's very confusing, okay, on like how to figure out how much it is and everything on Virginia's website.
We got 3 matches. We need 7 more. Right on, Bruce. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Bruce Yee Neck. Thanks for the couple bucks, brother. I'm not going to say that out loud. Golf of America. Right on. Golf in America. Golf in America, not Gulf of. Golf in America. Let's get 7 more. Match them. Match them up. Match them up.
I tried to do it right when I got back that night. Couldn't figure it out.
These are the top 3 ways of...
I mean, I know this guy's really popular. I can't watch him. That's a fake video. That's a fake video.
Let me tell you about the time I got a ticket for driving.
No. I want to see the actual pullover. Can't listen to all that. Need 7 more matches. We got 3. 7 more.
Okay, so I just got pulled over. I just wanted a Starbucks. That's all I wanted. I was doing 10 over the limit. It was my bad. I apologized. So I gave him my license and my registration. And when he comes back to the car, he hands me a warning. It's like, my wife follows you on TikTok and would kill me if I gave you a ticket. So here.
Oh, she's an influencer. Got a match. Jorge got a match of $5. Right on, Jorge. Thanks, brother. Right on. 6 more super chats. Let's get 6 more. 6 more super chats of $2 to $5. Rancho Relaxo with another 5 more. 5 more. Let's get 5 more. 5 more. Thank you guys so much for the donations. Lilith said it for me. Lilith, thank you. Thank you guys all so much for the donations. I appreciate it so much. Thank you.
Here you go, and slow down. The internet is absolutely wild. Thank you, and shout out to that police officer's wife.
All right, yeah. So you are getting a citation for your speed today, okay? I do need to have you exit the vehicle.
Ryzen Phoenix with a couple bucks. Raddick, a.k.a. Ski, who is also the only purchaser today, bought 4 trifolds. Thanks, Raddick.
Come back and sign the citation. Okay. But what am I being cited for? The speed? What was my speed? Because I know my speed. Okay, well, we pace you more than 120 miles an hour. Uh-huh. I know you said that you were only going 65 or whatnot. I was just getting on the...
There they are. There they are. Brandy Swaney, Claudette for the win. $5 more from Claudette. Bruce R. been a moderator for me for over 3 years. Scott with the $5. Thanks, Scott. I appreciate it, man. Claudette with the super chat. God bless you guys. If you want to match them, great. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. We don't stop. Put it in the comment section for me. We don't stop. Is he in jail? Oh, he's in jail? They took him to jail? Thanks, Anthony. How is he filming, though? Oh, my God. It was worse for me in jail than that shitter right there. It was a lot worse for me. Well, there's actually a carpet in that one. The jail I was in was a concrete floor. But why does he have to go to jail for speeding?
Oh, right here. So you are getting a citation.
Scumbag.
For the first time in my life, I got pulled over by a cop today. I was picking up my sister from school, as I've done many times before. No problems at all. And got to a red light. And as soon as the light turned green, the officer flashed their lights and told me to pull over. Said it was because of my exhaust and tint.
Alright, sir. Here's all your information and your tickets, okay? I gave you for your muffler and only for 1 tint. So technically I could give you a ticket for all your tints, but I only gave it for 1.
Well, the back is legal.
You can't have tints.
You can have 5% in the back.
Okay, well have a good day, okay? Drive safely.
Well, hold on. I have questions. Hello? Are you just gonna leave?
Yeah, she did her job. She gave you tickets.
Yes, they did just walk away as I was talking to them and leave. But
so DOG with the $2 super chat. Thanks, DOG. I appreciate that. I want to read a comment here out loud. Open this bad chicken big. Good to see you guys, everybody. Make sure you get over to my website, DeleteLawz.com. Get a trifold in your car. I'll give you the cop cards for free. I'm going to give out 5 free trifolds that I'm going to mail to people if you sent me your full shipping address. I listed off 5 names earlier, but sometimes when I get going, I give away extra ones more than the ones I said I'm going to give away. A lot of people will come in here and tell you that I give them free trifolds. DOG, thanks for the super chat. I want to read this. This comes from... I don't know how to say that username, but it's the A5T, the dream. I pray to Lord Jesus Christ to have a soldier like you here, sir, here in Minneapolis to fight the state. There's so much injustice and gang activity. By gang, I mean cops. Please, Chille, help us. I'm doing everything I can. I'm going to teach the history of constitutional law. I'm going to teach the basic foundation of the Constitution, and I'm not going to stop ever until we change this system of oppression, fining, feeing, caging. It has to change. It just doesn't work. DOG, thanks for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, listen, I'm going to get these posters on the wall. I got a bunch of posters. If you guys come in here tomorrow, the next day, by Saturday at the latest, I'm going to be using the wall to teach. If you guys don't know what the wall is, I can walk over and show it to you guys. Oh, I can't do it when I'm live. I can't do it when I'm live, but I can do it in the next couple days. I can do it in the next couple days for sure. Really appreciate it. Thanks you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. Danelle Brown, Maddie, Artle, Wanda Meese, Sevenfold. Good to see you guys. The Joker, Claudette. So good to see everybody. Let me read off a few more names here. Put OTVO in the comment section. Brenda, thank you for coming. Lilith, Manny. Man, all you guys who super chatted, Claudette, Brandy, Bruce, Radic, a.k.a. Ski. What's up, my brother? Thank you. Phoenix Rising, Rancho Relaxo, Jorge, Gulf America, Yee, Neck-er. Nice to see you. Bruce, thanks for the super chat, my friend. I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys so much. Man, James Forbes, thanks, brother. Matt, Maddie, man, so many of you guys. Cat, good to see you. Thank you guys so much. I really super duper appreciate it. I got to get the flock out of here. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I'll see you guys on the next one. Go to DeleteLawz.com. Get a trifold in your car. I appreciate the support. I'll give you the cop cards for free, and I'll give you an extra trifold as well. Email me. Send me your full shipping address. Don't make me have to email you back because I'm not going to do it, and I'll send you a free trifold in the mail. And you're going to have it. You'll be like, this guy actually sent me a free trifold in the mail. It's going to blow you away when you get it. All right. I love you guys. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, Gators.